Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be talking about 5 common dungeon mistakes that you might be making. Let's get into it. The most common mistake that I see is people not knowing how to clear rooms. What I mean by that is, what's the most efficient way to clear rooms? So walking over here, I know where these mobs will spawn because I've practiced so often. A good way to practice this is just going into dungeons and looking around for what the star mobs actually are, to know what you have to clear to complete the room. So once I kill this, it'll complete the room and I can go to the next key. Another thing that is quite helpful to know is if you need to kill a mini-boss or not. And when you are clearing most of the time more mob rooms, trying to save the mobs that are closest to the next wither door is usually the best option because it's just the quickest. Obviously there's some circumstances where it won't be the quickest, but most times it is. So knowing how to clear rooms is a big plus. This room that I'm in right now is one of those kind of rooms because it actually spawns a ton of mobs over here that drop the blood key, which is really weird because it's not like most rooms. There's a couple rooms like that, like mines. There's just a couple of them that are like that. So learning the rooms and knowing how to clear them and how to clear them efficiently is one of the most common mistakes. This next tip, I don't even have to be in a dungeon for. Please do not be that dungeon teammate that's skipping trap, skipping ice fill, skipping bomb. Just don't be that teammate. Please know how to do every puzzle and how to do it efficiently. Don't be that guy who's slowing down the entire run because you just didn't feel like doing trap or didn't feel like doing bomb. At the very least, if you don't know how to do puzzles, which please just learn how to do them, at least tell your teammates or get someone to leap to you who can do it. But it's just easier for everyone if you just learn how to do all these puzzles and trap rooms by yourself quickly. There's a ton of guides out there. Go look at them. They'll help you out. On to the next one. The next thing is knowing dungeon routes. It's one thing to know how to do secrets, but it's another thing to actually be able to have a little route set up for yourself. Now, when playing most dungeons, because, you know, we're not like the sweatiest M7 players, you don't need the best routes, but it's always helpful to, as you progress further in dungeons, to learn better routes, or just right in the beginning, spend a lot of time learning routes. My routes are not very good because I have not been playing dungeons for a while, honestly, because I've been playing Iron Man for so long. But even still, I still have some routes that I kind of made by myself. They're not good, and they don't use Ether Warp as much as I should, but there's definitely a ton of videos about different routes out there. So I'm just going to show you mine real quick. So we'd come over here, grab this chest, immediately come out, Ether Warp up here, blow up this wall, grab the chest, I did not mean to fall there, pick up the item, run back over here, pick up the chest, and then there you go. That's the 4 secrets. Now, was that the fastest? Absolutely not. Does it work for most floors, basically up to M7? Because obviously M7 you want a better clear, but, you know, for M6 and lower, that works. As long as you can have decent speed routes for most rooms, you'll be okay. Now, obviously, again, M7, you're going to want better routes, and it's nice to learn those things early so you have a lot of time to practice them, because a lot of them are decently precise with Ether Warps and knowing where to go. But if you're not bothered enough for that, you can use crappier routes for a while, but at some point you will have to learn the better routes to have an efficient clear and not be bad. On to the next one. This mistake is probably the one that annoys the most people, and that is people who do secrets before clearing rooms. There's nothing more annoying, especially during a mayor like Paul, which is currently going on as I'm recording this, than a teammate that is running around, grabbing secrets, when all you would need for S+ is them to clear the room that they're in. Please, never be that guy. If you're walking into a room, clear it. Like, if you come into this room, clear it, and then grab the secrets, because it's the end of a path. If you don't know what dungeon paths are, it's just a set of, like, series of rooms in a row. So if I come over here and run into this room, this is not the best example, but this is the end of the path. Now, rushing through wither doors to get the blood, that is a path. Once you get the blood, that's the end of the path. Now, that's kind of a longer example of a path, but it still shows what a path is. Now, you will find those near clear a lot. So if we walk over here, there should be a decent path connected to this. So if we come in here, you'll see that there's 3 rooms connected to this. Now, I should not be doing secrets in this room till I finish these 3 other rooms, and whatever connects to those rooms. Now, like, I'm gonna walk through here, we're gonna finish Midas, and then we're gonna go see what that last room is. This is what you should be doing all the time. You should never be doing secrets before doing clears. So now we're gonna walk in here, and then boom, now we'll see that there's no more rooms attached to this or to that first room that we were in. Now is when I would do secrets in this room, then I'd run back out here and do the secrets in this room. And then either a teammate would clear this, or if this was still our job and we were the first to get here, we'd finish this, and then do the secrets in this room. So it's good to know what order you have to do, and always make sure to clear every room near you before doing secrets. Now, this role is more specific to tanks, specifically true tanks, because I see this a lot. You know how I just stated clear before secrets? If you are a tank and are not using a clear set, which you really should be, so if you don't have one, please just try to save up some money and get one. If you're true tanking, don't try to clear rooms by yourself, because you clearing in your tank setup will be just about the slowest thing humanly possible. So when the dungeon starts, while everyone else is clearing, walk into the first room, do secrets. If you're true tanking, your only job is to do secrets. Again, do I recommend true tanking? No. Was I broke and did I do a lot of true tanking? Yes. So please, I made this mistake for way too long trying to clear rooms by myself. It does not work unless you have a clear set. So please, if you're true tanking, your only priority that run is secrets, puzzles, trap room. That is all you need to be doing until boss. Do not find yourself walking into a room, stuck in a corner like this, just trying to punch a lost adventurer. It's gonna work, but it would have just been faster if you did secrets and you let someone who could clear those rooms for you. But that is going to do it for today's video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you, I don't know, didn't know any of these tips, and send the video to someone who sucks at the game and could use these tips. I don't know. Peace out.